Doctor, let's look ahead a little bit into the future. Let's say some of these things do manifest, the nanotechnology and the stem cells become perfected. What about standard diet and exercise? Would more people tend to say, oh, I don't need to worry about that anymore because these new therapies, kind of like people do now with prescription drugs, how would diet and exercise still fit into the future in terms of longevity?
Well, I think today we have to follow the straight and narrow because we're still in bridge one. Mm-hmm. We're still following the rules of our bodies, and we know that if we eat a fast food diet and too much sweets and fried foods, that'll lead to health consequences for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But in the future, where we have nanobots floating in our bloodstream, where we have an entirely different set of circumstances, I think the rules may be lifted and it'll be a lot easier for us and we don't have to follow the straight and narrow quite as much as we do today. Mm-hmm. But we want to arrive when these technologies are available in the 2030s and the 2040s. We don't want to get there as a train wreck. We want to still be in good health. So I think that today we need to follow the rules more carefully and exercise our bodies and control our stress, get plenty of sleep, take the appropriate supplements and eat properly. In the future, maybe not so much.
So along the same lines, then, how much does body weight play a factor in health and longevity?
Well, there is a direct correlation between, at a certain point, I mean, being a few pounds overweight doesn't seem to translate into a reduction in longevity. Mm-hmm. But when we start to get into obesity and morbid obesity, where people are carrying 20, 30, 40 or more pounds above their ideal weight, this does translate into increased health problems. And we do have a major problem in the United States in that close to 70% of adults now are overweight and over 35% are obese.